Hi and welcome to the Situation Universe Videocast. Today, for your entertainment satisfaction, I'm going to be reviewing the film The Godfather. For the longest time, many of you voted The Godfather as your favourite film of all time. Voted as #1 on many polls, such as Empire and IMDb.
Oh, Godfather, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you? Is this how you turn down a Hollywood Pinocchio that cries like a woman? What can I do? What can I do? What is that nonsense? Look at You look terrible. I want you to eat. I want you to rest well, and a month from now, this Hollywood big shot's gonna give you what you want.
Too late. They start shooting in a week.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
The story concerns the Corleone family, the most powerful mafia family in New York during the 1940s. Led by Don Vito Corleone, played by Marlon Brando, they live an opulent and prosperous life in their adopted homeland of America. Vito's son Michael, played by Al Pacino, returns from World War II as a war hero and chooses not to follow in the family business, leaving that to his brothers Sonny and Fredo. But when a ruthless gangster called Salozzo hires hitmen to kill Vito Corleone, Michael finds himself being pulled deeper into the murky underworld of his family business. Before long it becomes apparent that Michael is the best choice because he's the most ruthless and cold-blooded killer of the whole family. And he's the one that spearheads him into the war against the other 5 families.
Now we insist it's a public place, a bar, a restaurant, some place where there's people so I feel safe. They're gonna search me when I first meet them, right? So I can't have a weapon on me then. But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me, then I'll kill them both.
As the plot develops over the 2.5 hours running time, Michael slowly loses his innocence and ultimately his soul to the world of violence. His loving relationship to his fiancée Kay, played by Diane Keaton, slowly disintegrates, making way for violence and bloodshed. Although the movie does shift the protagonist every now and again, from Sonny to Vito to Michael, it is ultimately Michael who commands our attention and our sympathy. That's in no small part due to Al Pacino's excellent acting. This is only his 3rd role in a feature film. It's through his method acting that the audience is presented with a character who is losing his humanity, visibly shown by tics and gestures. The way his early unwitting smile makes way for cold hard deathly stares.
Il cambio ti fa un e mettiamo tutto a posto. Steve sta lì, si deve finire.
At the time of its release, it was Marlon Brando's image as Don Vito that sold the tickets for this film and made it millions. But it's clear when once you've watched the film exactly whose film this is. Francis Ford Coppola took a massive risk at the time, hiring Al Pacino when nobody really knew his name, and the studio executives were pushing against having a young Italian actor playing the part of Michael. It's obvious that Coppola liked to take risks. He went ahead and directed a film based on a book that had earned the author death threats from the mafia. In fact, when Coppola was making the film, the set was often invaded by mafia members trying to get roles for the film themselves. In fact, if you look closely, the actor that plays Carlo was a mafia member.
Tell them to stop taking action, all right? We lost enough money last week on the game.
But if we've learned anything from movie history, it's that great films come from demanding film sets. Coppola, again, 7 years later, would discover this when he was making Apocalypse Now. The Godfather is one of those rare movie events that binds all its ingredients together to make arguably the greatest film of all time. It would produce 2 sequels, one of which is arguably better than the original, arguably, and also 2 game adaptations that have came out in the last few years. I give The Godfather 10 out of 10, because simply put, I think it's the greatest film of all time. If you'd like to contact me, my email address is situationuniverse@hotmail.com, and if you'd like to go to the website, it's www.situationuniverse.tk.